it's May here, and today I'm going to be doing a super long awaited detailed hair tutorial. So this is what my hair looks like naturally dried and no styled. It's a little naturally wavy, but that's probably because I sleep with wet hair, which you're not supposed to do. So the brush I use is this Wavy Talk tool that I got off TikTok shop. You can also make sure yours doesn't have hair in it, but you can also get it off Amazon, I believe. And then also on top of that, you're just gonna have like 2 scrunchies available, and of course your heat protectant spray. This one I got also off of Amazon. Alright, so to get in it, just make sure you I just try to brush like this. You make sure you want to detangle your hair first so that there's not any knots in here. Okay, can anyone care to explain why they designed a hairbrush like this? Like, why is it shaped like this? Suspicious. Alright, now that your hair is brushed out, we're gonna start sectioning. So you're gonna grab one of your scrunchies, and the first section you're gonna do is from a little right above the ear. You're just gonna go and grab all the hair and tie it up. So you should be left with this little piece right here. Now I'm gonna take my heat protectant, and this is where I'm just gonna spray it all over. Not that this really prevents 100% of the heat, but you know, at least it does a little bit of protection. Now I'm gonna take a little section of my hair, and I'm gonna place my tool right in front of the hair and then twist my hair around the back part and just do this motion of twisting your tool and trying to just get all the hairs curled. There is gonna be a little learning curve, so you know, if it doesn't work out the first time, practice makes perfect. And then we're gonna move on to our other section. Same thing, place your tool in front of your hair and then twist your hair around to the back and then twist again. And then just to make sure everything is curled, I'm gonna take the whole section and then do the same motion just to make sure everything is curled properly. So then you should be left with something like this. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. After you're done with these 2 sections, it should curl up something like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie it away with another scrunchie, and then you're gonna move on to the other hair. So you're just gonna take the rest of your hair down, and then for the new section of hair, you're gonna start from like around your temple area and then do another little section there. Now instead of putting your tool in front of your hair, this time we're gonna put it behind, and you're gonna do the opposite direction of basically what you did in the first time. Again, you're gonna put it like behind and then bring the hair forward and continue to twist until it curls, kind of like that. And then you're gonna leave that and continue on with the rest of the hair. Again, putting it behind and then bring the hair forward. And then I'm going to take the whole section and just repeat the motion. And if it's not curled enough, I'll actually take like a horizontal section over here and curl this top part just by itself. Okay, after you've done that, it should look something like this. And then now we're gonna move on to the next section. Alright, after you've done this section, this is what it should look like. And then you're gonna tie this section up with the rest of the hair that you have already styled. Now we're gonna move on to the last part of the hair. So you're just gonna take out that hair. What if I just start rocking a bob like this? Like, would that serve? No, I don't think it would. And then this time we're gonna curl inwards. So you're gonna take your tool and you're gonna wrap it over the tool and just curl in like that. And you're gonna do that with all the, okay, ignore that, but you're gonna do it with all parts of your pieces and just curl inwards like that. And then if I feel like I want to put more heat on my hair, I'll take another horizontal section at the top and curl it a little more. And it should look something like this. And then now moving on to the other side, which you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna grab pieces of your hair, basically just curl inwards. And to finish it off, I'll take like a section from the back and do the kind of the same motion of twirling it, just so that there's no straight pieces that are left out. No straights allowed, as they say. I don't know who they is, but. Alright, now that you're done, we're just gonna take everything out and release the beauty that you just created. Okay, this is not the final product yet. There's a lot of tweaking to do still. First, you're gonna grab your oil and dispense some into your hand and just put it all through your hair. This helps with health, making it look shiny, even though it's not really shiny, making it look healthy, even though it's not really healthy. Alright, once you've done all that, I'm going to show you my secret technique that I don't show in any of my TikTok videos. So what you're going to do is, after freshly styled hair, you're going to grab your hair and put it in pigtails. So just tie your hair up like this, and then you're going to like tighten it, and you're just going to let it curl up like this. And you're gonna let it cool down like this. I don't show it in any of my videos, so you know, if you're watching it on YouTube, you're in the exclusive club. So how this creates this sort of like jellyfish hairstyle is because it rounds up at the top right here, and then because these hair bands pinch it right here, it kind of creates this little round and then swoop at the end, because I mean clearly you can see all the little spikes here, so these will stay up just like in this position. So while this cools down, this is when I grab my handy dandy headband and just place it on my bangs to make sure it's straight and to flatten that cowlick, because I hate that motherfucker, or mother flipper. Alright, now that I've let it cool a little bit, I'm going to take it out, and as you can see, it's got that iconic shape now. And then of course I'm gonna end off on a little bit of dry shampoo just to keep everything fluffy. And then if I'm feeling even more extra, I'll grab a little bit of hair clay and I'll rub it in my fingertips, and I'll rub it at like the spikes of my hair. Alright, so that's the entire process of doing my hair. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe, and I'll see you next video.